Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, October the 3rd. Wanted to shoot a video here on some books that I picked up here recently and also highlighting some books that are coming out next week that I would be targeting and trying to get myself. First off, this one is one that I picked up at one of my local shops, Dead Rabbit #1. This is the 1 in 10 Dave Johnson variant. It's definitely not the easiest to find. I know at that shop he only had one on the wall. He had a stack of the A covers and then one of these on the wall. So I picked this up and I got it for cover price too, which is amazing because I did notice that it was on Midtown and they wanted I think they wanted like $12 or $13 for this. So I think it normally is like a $15 book, and with my Midtown discount, I think it was going to be like $12.75. And I ended up getting this for cover. So I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it on Midtown, and right after I looked at it on Midtown, it was sold out. So I looked on eBay. Yeah, this is easily a $20 to $25 book. So if you happen to see this at your local shop, I would definitely pick it up. It's kind of a cool cover too, because I like the black and white. I'm always a sucker for a good contrast cover like that with black and white. So yeah, glad to have gotten that. Another one, there's a story behind this one, Moon Knight #25. Last week, I've been looking for this book for a long time, by the way, but if you're familiar with this book, you'll know it's not easy to find in very good grade because it's a full black cover. You know, it's a 1982 book. It's just very challenging to find in a very good grade. So I woke up one morning, I don't know if I was having a dream about it or I just woke up thinking about it. I was thinking about this book. It's been on my mind for a while, but I woke up literally thinking about this book. Enough so that the first thing I did is I got out of bed and grabbed my phone and went on eBay, and this was the first listing for $40, and I grabbed it. First of all, if you're familiar with Moon Knight #25, it's an iconic cover. They did an homage to this near the beginning of the year with all those lenticular covers, and this is also the one with you notice there the white dot. This is called the white dot variant. So there's a premium on this book. I can't believe I got this for $40. First of all, it is in impeccable shape. There is not one spine tick on the spine. Edges are perfect. Nothing on the surface is glossy, like brand new. There's one little printing spike on the edge there, just not like a little flare at the edge. I wouldn't say it's a tear, but just a little flare there at the edge. That's kind of common with a lot of Marvel books from the 80s. They're using newspaper print. It's kind of cheap paper. But, if it didn't have that, this would be a 9.8 for sure. So I would easily say it's a 9.4 to 9.6. I love it. I've seen this, not even close to this grade with the white dot, go for over $100 on eBay. And I got this for $40, so I feel like I stole it. Maybe this guy knew how good this book. First of all, I don't think whoever owned this ever read the book. It looks like it's literally been in a poly bag since the day it was produced. I don't know. It hasn't been handled much. Let's put it that way. So very, very happy to finally have this. I've been kind of looking at this book for a long time, and to have a really super high grade copy like this with the white dot makes it special. So very, very glad to have that. Another one I picked up recently, of course, the Teen Titans Judas Contract. This is #43. Of course, everybody knows about #44, which is the first appearance of Nightwing. Obviously, I have that book already in very high grade, and I have book 4 as well, but I was missing book 2, and I still don't have book 1. So the last one to get will be Tales of the Teen Titans #42. I got this one for like $7, $8, so that's kind of the price range. I'd like to buy it for under $10, maybe $15 at the most. The only high grade one I've seen on eBay, they're asking like $30 for it. So, I may break down and buy it eventually, but yeah, I'd like to get these all in high grade. It's kind of a classic. I was a big George Perez fan back in the day. I remember owning a lot of these Teen Titan books when I was a kid. None of them made it to my adulthood, but it's kind of fun to go back now and re-buy them and get them in really, really high grades. So, I love this Judas Contract story. So I'm almost have all of them. I just need number 42 left. While I was at that shop today, the local comic book shop, I picked up another. I have one of these already, but I picked up another Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is the 1 in 25 Zafino cover, and I love Zafino. I think his first name is Gerard. I think that's his first name. But his artwork is, it's like you have to take time to really to look at it and study and see what's going on, because it's so detailed and gritty. And if you've ever seen his sketches or in black and white, it's really amazing. Like if he ever comes out with a sketch variant of this, I'll be buying that real quick. I just love the way he draws, the style of it. And I got this for cover price. It was on the wall for cover price, which is crazy. This is an $18 to $20 book easily. So I bought one of them off of Midtown for like, 18, 20 bucks when it first came out. And to find another one on the wall for cover price, awesome. So very, very happy to pick that up. Another one I picked up off the wall today was Spawn 290. This is the B cover. So I think it's a sketch by Mattina, and I think it's inked by McFarlane. And if you look at the interior of the book, it's all black and white inside as well. So I don't know if this has the same print run as the A or the C cover. I do have a C cover coming, which is the Virgin variant of the A cover. That's all Mattina cover. But they did this, or version of this, I think on 287 was the title, maybe 288. So this cover's been seen before. It's just this is all black and white, and it's just redone with inking by McFarlane. And I like that it's all black and white inside too. So you may want to look for this. There were plenty on the wall when I was there, so this may be a hot book, maybe not. I don't know if the print run's quite as strong on this as the A and the C cover, but I definitely like it. It's worth getting. Another one here, Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour #1. Pretty cool cover. I don't recall the artist name on this. I know I think it's an Italian name. These days they all seem like Italians that are drawing really well, right? Mattina and Zafino, and they all seem Italian to me. I think this is another one. I think it's Federici. Starts with an F. I think it's Federici. So another Italian boy here drawing a pretty cool cover. I love the coloring on this. So cool. Very dark. Awesome cover. And this will be hot. This sold out at Midtown pretty quickly last week, and there wasn't too many on the shelf today when I picked this up. So I would imagine that'll be a hot book. Another one that I got that is pretty cool is Junior High Horrors #1. This came out a couple weeks ago, so this is something that I had my shop reorder it, and my favorite cover is the Exorcist cover. So yeah, this is like a $10 to $15 book on eBay, so it's definitely a hotter title right now. And of their 4 or 5 covers that they had, this was my favorite, so I picked that up, was happy to get that. And another one, Cosmic Ghost Rider #4. This is the Young Guns cover, I think. It's Max Lim, I think, is the artist on that. Really, really cool cover. Full Virgin cover, right? You don't see Marvel do that too many times, so it looks like this week you're seeing a lot of these covers with the full Virgin take on them. So I just thought that was a really cool Ghost Rider cover, so pick that up. Nightwing #50. This is the John Boy. I think that's his name, John Boy. I love the coloring here. I love how it goes from like the darker reds down to the yellow and oranges. The drawing's pretty cool. It's not my favorite, but I love the coloring on it. So, and I think this is a hot title. It sold out pretty quickly on Midtown, so be on the lookout for that. Another one that sold out really quickly on Midtown last week, probably because of print run, is the Lollipop Kids #1. This is the B cover. Definitely the better cover of the two, and this one sold out really, really quickly on Midtown, so I suspect that the print run on this is pretty darn low. Haven't read it yet. Hopefully it's a good read. Maybe I'll continue with it, but not a bad idea to pick up #1s of Aftershock, because they typically have pretty low print runs, and a lot of people like the titles. So another one here is Fearscape #1 by Volt Comics. This one sold out pretty quick on Midtown a week or so ago, so I kind of missed it. And they still had it on the wall. There was one copy left, and it's in good shape. So yeah, decided to pick it up, see if I like it. I like the cover. I think I like a black bordered cover, and the drawing looks pretty cool. So I'll be checking that out, see if it's any good. Now I want to highlight some books that are coming out next week. So this just came out today for what's coming out next week. I'm going to try to get this a little closer here, so you guys can see a little bit better. You got a lot of foil covers coming out. So Catwoman foil looks pretty cool. I'll be picking that up. And the Art Germ cover, that is one of the best Art Germ covers I think I've ever seen him do. You know, he's done Supergirl, and I think he's done a lot of Wonder Woman as well. Catwoman, this is the best cover I think I've ever seen Art Germ do. I mean, it looks like a photo. It's so good. You know, obviously with digital enhancements now, and you know, the drawing is obviously pretty good. It still has the base drawing, but the coloring is just, it makes it look like a photo. It's fabulous. So I would pick that up if I were you. Another one is Cursed Comics. I feel like an idiot. Cavalcade? Cavalcade, I guess. You know, classic horror type look. You know, it looks like, what were the old ones? The Vault of Terror, Tales from the Crypt. It kind of has that look to it. So not a cheap book. This might be worth picking up more than one, because it's a $10 book. So, you know, there could be a lower print run on that, or it just might be a hot book because of you know, how high cost the book is. So another one, Detective Comics, another foil cover. That looks pretty cool. I'll be picking that up. The B cover, Simon Bianchi. That's pretty cool. I like his artwork. He has that gritty, realistic style to him. There's a Flash foil cover too. That looks pretty cool. I've not been reading Flash lately, but I might pick that up just because of the cover. Midtown kind of screwed up here. They're showing the Scalera cover for A and B, so obviously they don't have Brian Hitch's cover listed there yet. Red Hood, that looks really good. A lot of good DC titles coming out lately. Foil cover there, and that is awesome. That's the Putri cover, Yasmin Putri. So I would imagine that is going to sell out and be a hot title this week, I would imagine. Suicide Squad, obviously another Mattina, gorgeous Mattina cover. The good old Italian boys, Federici, Zaffino, Mattina. Boy, they know how to teach artwork over there, huh? Superman, this is a beautiful Adam Hughes cover. I mean, look at that. The coloring, that's a cool cover. I mean, this is going to be a hot cover. I don't know. I definitely am picking this up. Maybe a couple copies. I just think that is just a beautiful. I mean, I've been in comics 35, 40 years. The comics being produced today, the cover artwork you're seeing today, is just phenomenal. Nothing like it was in the past. I know you talk to people that just love how comic books were 20, 30 years ago. I think they're crazy, because the artwork is so much better. The stories are, you know, on the level are far better today than they were certainly 20, 30 years ago, for sure. So look for those. Oh, another Putri cover. It looks pretty cool. The Wonder Woman. I love that. Definitely I'll probably pick up 2 of those. I just think that is a badass cover. And you've also got the Jenny Frison cover. Not bad. It's pretty cool. So that's a lot of DC. I mean, a lot of my titles this next week are going to be DC. I don't do a lot of the IDW stuff. Do some Image. So Image, what's caught my eye? Was there anything that caught my eye with Image? I don't think anything did. Look at these Walking Deads. I guess they got these grab bag covers, which supposedly don't come out until Saturday. So that's why they're showing out of stock. Yeah, and that image was, I mean, the only thing I think I'm picking up is I'm going to try this Infinite Dark #1. I thought it was kind of a cool cover. Might be a cool premise. It's like, you know, end of the world. They're trying to create a Big Bang again. Very few humans left. I don't know. It could be cool. Try that out. So now we move on to Marvel. I've been buying these Avengers. That one looks cool. Cool cover of Namor there. Very cool B cover too of Loki. That is the Battle Lines. Yeah, that's what I couldn't think of earlier. Battle Lines cover. So that's what Marvel. That's kind of like it was like the Young Guns. I saw that now they're calling it Battle Lines. Captain America I haven't been buying. Immortal Hulk, that Battle Lines cover. I think that is a cool image. That is just, it's just coming right at you. It almost looks like it's 3D. I mean, it's just coming right out at you like that. It's such a cool cover. I would be buying that if I were you. Of course, nothing wrong with an Alex Ross cover, but you know, it's kind of the coloring is kind of muted. I mean, I don't like the coloring on this, so I'm actually gonna buy the B cover instead of the A cover. I just think it's way better. Infinity Wars, I like the Battle Lines cover. The coloring, it's just so cool. So I'm gonna be picking that up. I don't like the A cover that much. I mean, I'm usually a big Mike Deodato fan, but this cover doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't really do anything for me. So I'll be picking up the Battle Lines cover only on that. Spider-Geddon, again, we got a ton of covers here. I will be picking up the game variant. I just think that is a cool cover. I like the full red cover like that with the white. I just think that's really cool. And then the only other one I'm picking up is the Gerald Perel. This is the Spider-Man Noir cover. That is so cool. That's going to sell out. I can guarantee you that one's going to be gone. So I would be picking that up if I were you. Those are the two that I like out of the Spider-Geddon that's coming out next week. Venom. You got the A cover, which is kind of cool. I like that. I think that's a Stegman cover. And then this one's pretty cool. Again, Battle Lines cover, Sinjin Joe. And then you've got the Frank Cho variant. I'll be picking that up since it's only cover price. I don't think buying the Virgin cover of that is worth $170, but good luck to you if you do. Does it for Marvel. Independence, Animosity, I've been buying that regularly. Another really cool cover. That's been a very good title. I would definitely be purchasing that. Hot Lunch Special, that's been a good read. Yeah, the covers are so-so. I'm not really like a big fan of the artwork, but the writing has been very good. Lost Space Race, #1. So I bought this. I bought 2 of these, you know, just a few hours ago. I looked at this cover and I thought, this cover is going to be hot. And man, I'm always right about these covers. I'm about 80 to 90% accurate on picking what covers are going to sell out every week. And sure enough, this one is sold out today. Again, Aftershock, super low print run. Very hard to find these, and especially in shops. A lot of comic book shops don't carry them. And then when you see a cover like that with the color like that, oh man, you've got to jump on that. So good luck finding that. I mean, if you don't have an online subscription and you're quick, you got to kind of look for these in your local shop. So hopefully you can find that in your local shop. I think that might be it for the week. Excuse me, I can't think of anything else that I was really hot on. Oh, yeah. There is another book that I'm picking up and multiple covers of. The Elric, the White Wolf. So I've got 2 of those, and the B cover, which is not as good, near as good. The B cover is already sold out. So I did pick up 1 of those, but notice the B cover is already sold out on Midtown. So that's been a hot series. Issue #1, that Elric cover with the White Wolf on it, it's going for like $30 to $40. So those are some hot titles. I think that was it. yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's kind of what I've been targeting for the week. Everybody go get your comic books, and next week plan your attack. I highlighted the ones that I think are going to be hot. Those are the ones I would go after if I were you. And man, hopefully I get over this cough. Hope everybody has a great week. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. And everybody have a great week. Pick up your books, and I'll talk to you over the weekend. All right, thanks.